Hello everyone, welcome to another devlog. So, big news, I have a new demo launching August 7th, and I wanted to go over some of the new stuff coming to it. So, first up, the biggest addition is sagas. If you play the previous demo, you'll remember trials. So these are daily competitions with randomized bobos, and you can enter them with any bobo you want. Higher grade bobos doing lower grade trials just can earn fewer rewards, so it's pretty straightforward. But sagas are a lot more structured. They're meant to be like the main objective of the game. It's a sequence of competitions that a single bobo goes through in order. You can send multiple bobos to the same saga, but each one tracks its own progress individually. And sagas can get really difficult. Some of them are really long and might actually require you having to pause midway and wait for your own bobo to evolve so they have the stats to continue. So it's really like a long-term multi-life goal. They're also how you unlock the biggest stuff in the game, so like new species, new areas in the town, new competition maps. In this demo, you'll get access to one saga, and finishing it will unlock something new for the town. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's there if you want to find it. The next big thing is Brawl Mode. This is something that people have been asking about for a while, like is there going to be a karate or a fighting or anything like that? It's a full fighting game mode, and there are a lot of brawls you can do on the trials, and I think one in the saga. There are retro sound effects, bobos can juggle each other, and you can even switch the stance that they're in, so defensive, neutral, or attacking. Another big addition is the cell phone. This is something that I didn't do for a long time because I didn't want to have too much UI, but I finally needed a clean way to handle a bunch of different features, so the phone was the best way to solve that. With the phone, you can make a contact list of your bobos. You can take pictures of them, assign those as the profile pictures, use some basic info about them. You can also call your bobos from wherever you are, even if they're on a different map. It also includes a Bobopedia, which tracks the traits and colors you've unlocked, and the phone lets you customize Parfait's outfits too. Next, I also made a ton of progress on the town. In the last demo, it was just like a little courtyard with a fruit stand, some accessories in the black market. Now it's much larger. It's still unfinished. You'll see that there's buildings with like grid materials, but I wanted you all to get a feel for how it looks and how it's going to play. So in this version of the town, you have the Cobb Snack Market, you have accessories at Kelp Thrift, and then some new additions. You got the camp, where you can train your bobos overnight in different skills to earn potential, and you can do some stuff like teach them how to draw or play an instrument. There's also a shelter where you can adopt bobos that already have stats, and you can buy sleeping bags there as well. You'll find the doctor, who can pretty much check on everything with your bobo, but mainly handles afflictions, and it lets you know what their humble trait is. There's also a public works panel that lets you build town upgrades or add things like a soccer ball to your garden. And there are a few pop-up shops now too. So there's an animal cracker shop that appears a couple days a week, and a back-to-school shop that sells backpacks. These are small things, but they help make the town feel more alive. Speaking of customization, there's a ton more customization in this demo than in last year's. Tons of new traits, new accessories, new animal parts. I even added a new body slot so you can equip things to your bobo's chest. There are, I think, 12 animal crackers I added into this demo, and there'll be obviously more in the final release. Also a new species, the Phantoms. Normally you unlock them by completing a saga, but for this demo, I'm just making them available pretty much from the start. That's because the in-game time limit is pretty short. You only get 2 in-game weeks, and it's not really enough time to unlock them normally. So I figured it'd be better just to let people play with them right away. And then finally, there's a bunch of little stuff that returning players will probably notice. So new items like juice boxes, new loading screen animations, new menus, there's nighttime, a lot of UI polish, and then bug fixes all around. And that's it for this one. I hope you're excited to try the new demo when it launches on August 7th. If you haven't already, please wishlist the game on Steam and tell your friends about it. That really helps. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.